What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Happy reset day, everybody. Guardian Games is upon us. We can have that nice friendly competition between all of our classes, seeing which one's gonna win this year. Titans won first year, Hunters won last year. Will it be the Warlocks year? We will see. You guys gotta let me know what you guys are playing for the games. I know I will probably mostly be running my Titan and my Hunter. I'm pretty even on each of them, with my Warlock falling a little bit behind the other two, but definitely mostly probably my Titans in all seriousness. See if we can bring them back to glory. Now, in today's video for the opening ceremony here, we're going to be going over all the changes that are coming with this year's Guardian Games, as well as just the normal how you earn medals, everything like that for our new light players who haven't experienced the wonderfulness of the Guardian Games for us here. So the basics of the Guardian Games, for those who have not been able to participate before, it's kind of like the Olympics for Destiny. You participate within your classes, Hunter, Titan, or Warlock, doing various activities within the game, and then you earn medals and turn them into a podium within the tower. Now you can earn these medallions and medals a few different ways, like I said, completing certain activities, and then there's also mini quests called contender cards and platinum cards. They're basically just like bounties that you complete, which earn you a certain medal based on whichever one of those mini quests that you do. And then once again, you go put them in the podium in the tower, and then it'll add them up per day, and you can see which class won that day, and it'll go from there, showing at the very end of this entire event, which is super long, goes basically until the very end of the season. We will see which class has the most participation via these medals. Now, doing different tier activities will grant you different tier medallions. As you can see, higher end activities, raid, dungeon, competitive, PvP, can grant you higher tier medallions versus just normal gambit, strike, and quick play crucible playlists. So you kind of play around that, but doing those pinnacles, doing your raids, it does anything in Destiny will earn you some type of medal. You just plan on what you want to do for that class, if you want high tier medals or low tier medals to contribute to the games here. Now, something new that hasn't come out before is called the striking score, which factors into playtime only for Guardian game playlists. Now, this is interesting. Bungie's throwing a nice wild twist onto this year's Guardian games, but we're going to have strike medals, which are designed to reward players for pulling off impressive feats by like defeating a ton of enemies inside of a strike, or just getting higher scores instead of blowing through like a normal arms dealer or a normal Lake of Shadows. Maybe go through the entire thing and get the full score, even on a normal mode, and then we will be able to get some additional rewards and points towards our class. Now, the two Guardian game playlists that come with this strike scoring here is training and competitive, and it matters on when you play. This is totally new for this year. So for our training for this score strike and Guardian games playlist on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So today, tomorrow, and Thursday, there will be a training playlist. This is where you can practice earning those scores for this strikes, and it is a combined score of your entire fired team. So it might help if you are going in as a 3-stack to coordinate a little bit better, something like that. We'll have to see when it actually comes out, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are for the training playlist, so make sure you're spending your time in there. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's time to get sweaty, as they say in this competitive playlist, where you're actually going to earn some super exciting rewards, as they say. So once you're in that competitive playlist, you are going to be competing against other players for ranking bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and then you will actually earn buffs via these training competitive playlists depending on how you rank, that you can earn in the Vanguard Ops playlist. Super interesting difference that we're having this year. Kind of lets us show off how we're playing these Guardian games with these different game modes instead of just the monotony of doing the same thing, getting medals over and over again. Now, one of my favorite things that they added this year, unlike last year you could turn in 30 platinum medals, and some other hunter, if you're playing hunter, could only turn in 1 bronze medal, something like that, couple bronze, couple silver. And if the hunters won that day, or you get in the weekend, you get a glow, you would have the same exact glow. So this year they're rewarding players for playing more than others, so you have different lighting effects based on how much you turn in for your class from bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, which is kind of cool to give a little bit of variation, seeing who's participating most for their classes here. So it's going to be fun to earn these shoulder glows throughout the progress of the games and show off on your friends and those other classes on how much you've been putting in and contributing to the Guardian games here. Now, as you can see, these are our armor pieces that we're getting for our Hunter, our Titan, and our Warlock. They are looking pretty nice, pretty minimalist, which I dig. Definitely like the Titan one the most for me. Could be a little bit of bias, but I think it's pretty bopping. And then we also have a new SMG coming with the rewards for this season. Now, this new SMG is a Hake Void SMG with an aggressive frame, with the original perk called Classy Contender. This thing is going to be absolutely nuts, I think, and we're going to have some crazy rolls that we're going to be able to have on it with that unique perk Classy Contender, because it grants class ability energy with final blows for this weapon. So that's going to be absolutely nuts, pairing it with our Void 3.0, being able to get our dodge, our rift, and our barricade back super fast based on the final blows that we get with this weapon. So very excited to see this thing drop and see what other kind of crazy rolls we can get with this boy. I'll definitely be putting out a full video on this guy later once I know what kind of rolls we can get and going for that god roll with this bad boy. On top of that, we're going to be able to get our Heir Apparent, and its Catalyst, as always, came back with the Guardian games last year and was introduced a few years ago with it. So make sure if you don't have it, go grab that Heir Apparent. It's kind of an M machine gun in your heavy slot. It's an exotic. It's in a waste of an exotic slot for me. Galahorn, something like that, is obviously way, way better. Now, if you do participate super hard this year with Guardian games and score in the top 10% at the end of the event, you will get a nice new emblem showing off what you have got and your commitment to your class, whether it be Hunter, Titan, or Warlock. So that is a super nice another addition that they came out with this year, giving us a little extra loot to get people to grind out for that top 10%. Last but not least, I just kind of wanted to go over the scoring for it. So as you can see on this graph down here, Titans are played the least by far out of both Warlocks and Hunters. So based on that, like last year's games, a 10% catch-up buff is allowed for each class based on who came in last that last day or weekend, which gives them a fighting chance. So Titans to start off are going to get a nice 10% buff when they are turning in medals, so it'll count a little extra higher. So we're going to see the Titans kind of shoot up faster than the Hunters and Warlocks, and then whoever drops to third place, whether it be Warlocks or Hunters, will get that 10% buff after that. So then you'll see them shoot up, and it's just kind of a nice weird pattern that they have with that 10% increase, just based on the player base. Like I said, Titans get played way less than Hunters and Warlocks, so it's just kind of an addition to help them catch up and make the playing field even. But that is it for the Guardian games coming up here. I am super pumped for this season, going through with the extra incentives, getting the top 10% for a nice emblem, getting those glows on our shoulder depending on how much you participate for your class, and then also this Void SMG right here. Looking forward to it a lot. Might replace the funnel web, probably not, but I'm super excited for that unique perk that it's going to have on it. So Guardians, enjoy your games this season. May the best class win, and we will see y'all at the end doing a bunch of updates throughout the Guardian games, keeping up with the scores, such like that. But we will see who comes out victorious. Will it be the Warlocks claiming their first Guardian game victories, or will we have a repeat with the Hunters this year? So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.